wanted to do a quick video on, well, it's kind of my use it up new Fauxbonichi May video. I am starting a new Fauxbonichi in May because I have filled my old Moleskine, and so I am moving on to a new one, and I wanted to kind of go over what my plan is for it and the supplies that I'm hoping to use. I am going to be doing something different this month. I am not going to be backing all my pages this month. I love backing my pages. I love the use of the paper and that kind of stuff, but it's getting really thick, and I'm kind of at the end of April, which you probably have seen already in an April flip through, or you will be seeing if I haven't uploaded it yet. I kind of came into a new style, and it is speaking to me right now, so I thought I would try to go with that for a while and see how far it would go. The other thing is I came into a new paper pad that I picked up from scrapbook.com. You can get it other places too, that's where I got it, from Webster's Pages, and it just spoke to me. And so I'm going to probably use that for the next couple of months instead of trying to use it all up in 1 month. So anyways, this is kind of going to be my use it up intro to my new Fauxbonichi, so I thought I would share it while I am in the process of getting going on it. Let me show you the supplies first. I got a new Moleskine. I'll have the link down below on which Moleskine this is, but it's the Moleskine Classic khaki colored with the dotted pattern, and I'm not sure if this will, I think you can see it there. And I love it. I love it. I loved it so much that this is my second one. That's how much I love it. And I just really enjoy the dotted pattern. I like that it gives me lines, but that it doesn't show lines. So I can use the lines if I want to try to get relatively straight, but then it kind of goes away so I can feel more free to draw pictures and stuff on it. So that is the new Moleskine that I picked up. I got it on Amazon. You can pick them up anywhere though. And so let's get into the supplies. All right, so I mentioned that I picked up a new paper pad, and we are storming today, so hopefully this is going to be enough light. But I picked up a new paper pad from scrapbook.com, and I rarely do this where I see something, I'll pay full price to get it. I wanted it so bad. And so I saw this paper stack and I had to have it. And this is part of the joy I'm having with getting rid of all of my old stuff, is I don't feel so constrained to get the best deal on everything because I'm not spending so much money anymore. And now I can buy because I want it instead of buying it because, hey, it was on sale. But I already, as you can tell, have absolutely torn into this. And let me see if I can find, here's the front cover. This is the paper stack that I got. It's Webster's Pages, Dream in Color, and it is gorgeous. It is probably one of the best paper stacks I have ever had. I just, almost every single piece of this paper just said, you need to write a story about me. And so I can honestly say there's only like 2 patterns in here that I don't like, and only one of them is double-sided with patterns I don't like, so the whole pad will get used. And usually I would cut this up and I would use it on the back of every page in 1 month, but my plan is going to be a little different, which I'll show you here in a minute. And so yeah, so this is going to get spread out through probably the whole journal. I'm trying to get Webster's Pages, the Nest collection, and if I can get my hands on it, I will be getting that one too. The other thing I thought of was that I want to try using some large photos as backing paper. But basically, as you've seen with all of my other Fauxbonichis, I cut the paper down to fit, and then I would back the left side of the book. And I'm kind of thinking, after seeing this paper pad, that when I run across a really good photo that I've taken that I really enjoy, I might use that instead of a piece of the scrapbook paper. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, this is the paper stack that I want to use up over the next 3 months. So this is going to be a kind of a May, June, July use it up, but I'll show you at the end of May how much I got through it, and we'll still do them monthly. This sheet of paper also came with a bunch, well, it's one sheet, but of cut aparts, and so I've already cut those apart so that I can use them. They have these little 2x2 squares, and there also was some larger cut-aparts that I'll be using in here. That's the other thing, is I hope to use up a whole bunch of journaling cards, and you'll see my plan for that. I already have my May $20 in here for next year, and so I'm set on that. This was one of the cut-aparts. Look at that camera. Isn't it fantastic? Oh, I love it so much. I love this whole collection just so much. It just, my word for the year, I have two words, but my main word is color, and this one just, it screamed to me. And so I did also pick up a couple of the sticker packs that go with that collection. So that is pretty much it in paper supplies that I plan on using. Of course, I'll throw in other things, and with my smoosh journal, because this is not just Fauxbonichi, with my smoosh journal I'll be using up die cuts and stickers and more dimensional stuff that I can't use in my Fauxbonichi. But I'm not going to try to get into putting those in here, because as you'll see in my April Use It Up, I've learned a lesson. I'm not going to use them, and so I'm just going to probably give most of them away. It's not going to happen. And so I'm packing all that up to eventually have a big giveaway for it, I think. Anyway, so this is the paper products that I'm pretty much going to use for definitely the month of May. So let me set that aside. The other thing is that I had bought a whole bunch, one second, of Kaisercraft, oh, it's my, I'm gonna lose my light now, of Kaisercraft journaling cards. Joann's.com had a huge sale on these, I don't know, a month ago or so, and they were marked down to like $2 a package, and so I sort of kind of went nuts and bought them all, because I love Kaisercraft. It just speaks to me on a level of I love it. So what I did is, one of the things that we're going to be doing in the Fauxbonichi group, which I have a new Fauxbonichi group, and so if you guys want to check that out, I'll have the link down below. There's a whole bunch of us in there. It is growing by leaps and bounds. It's called Fauxbonichi Journalers, and everybody is welcome. And it's all about our Fauxbonichis. You'll love it. You'll love it. Come join us. Anyways, the prompts for May are going to be a form of lists. Well, you'll have to see. But what I'm hoping to do is use up 30 of my journaling cards in the month of May, because I want to have, for every day that I do a list, I want to use one of the list cards. And so I'm hoping to use up at least 30 of them, but they're so gorgeous. If you have not seen the Kaisercraft journaling cards, which I didn't even know they had these, because they don't sell Kaisercraft here locally anywhere, but they're just luscious. I just adore them. Anyway, so I have them all set up here. I have each pack divided up by just regular journaling cards and the ones that have space to write notes. So it would be my list cards. So I didn't have to, I could just grab it and try to go through it. I also have some We Are Memory Keeper ones that I would like to try to get through if these are too big for, let's say, a layout that I'm doing that day. So we'll see how all that goes. But that's the other thing that I want to try to use up in the next 3 months. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't expect to use all of these in 3 months, but I hope to use a good chunk of them over the next 3 months. And at least 30 of them in the next 30 days. So that is going to be my ephemera, if you will, for my Fauxbonichi. And that's what I hope to get through on that. Now, kind of to my setup here is with my, trying to find my other one here. Like I can lose it. It's absolutely ginormous. Look at this. I know, right? But I backed every single page, every single left page in my February through April Fauxbonichi. And what my plan is different in May. And just to kind of show you one of the pages to give you an idea, here's a layout. I've gotten into these boxes and these sections, and I'm really enjoying it, because for the most part I look at a blank page and I go, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do there? And by putting the boxes down every morning, it gives me a target to fill, and I have just completely been enjoying it. It has just been absolutely, it's changed my journaling completely. And so my plan is to do sort of kind of that in this journal. So this is my cover page. I took one of the 12 by 12 sheets of paper and I divided it up to cover the inside cover of the journal. And I really just liked the butterfly. The Dream Big was okay. I don't really care what the words were, but I liked the butterfly and the fact that it had the tealy aqua and gold, and I just thought they went really well together. And it just, I don't know, it's happy. My very first page starts here, and it says today's story starts here, and I ran this through. It was one of these cards, and I ran it through my printer to write May 2015. And my plan is to have the start of every week is going to have a page like this. So in a week I'll have another page that'll start like this with some kind of inspiration to get started with. I will not be this is a template that I'm working with. That'll be in another video, but I will not be backing my pages, but I am going to be skipping a page in between, if that makes sense. So like my Monday journaling, or well, this one starts on a Friday. My Friday journaling will be here. I will skip 2 pages, see the little X's, and then I will do Saturday and Sunday. And then I will skip 2 pages again, and then it will be Monday. And then I've kind of set up pages already that I can pick, they're ready to go, that'll go here. And then this will be my Monday. And every week will start with a cover page and a Monday. Since there's 7 days, it makes it kind of fit perfectly. So instead of backing every single page, I'll be backing every 7th page, if that makes sense. And then I'll be doubling my pages because I don't like to write back to back on them, and I want to watercolor, and I still want to have the freedom to use whatever pens that I want to use. And so my plan is that while I'm working on it, I'll just put my writing board in there and work on the page. And then when I have 2 pages to get done back to back, I'll just glue them together and it'll make one solid page. And so that's kind of my plan. And I don't know how it's going to work out. We will find out through the month of May. But what I'm kind of leaning towards as I work through this is, like I was talking about the photos, that instead of putting a large piece of scrapbooking paper here, because if you're on my Facebook page, you have seen that I am almost completely out of 12 by 12 paper. Like, almost out of it. I have given away 3 of the large flat rate boxes of paper in the last couple of months. I've just given it all away. If it fits, it's shipped, and I have just been giving it away because I know I'm not going to use this stuff anymore, because my crafting and my art and my passion for it has gone in a completely different direction, and so there's no sense in keeping it anymore when somebody else can get more joy out of it. Now, of course, that doesn't mean I'm not buying things, because I went and bought this paper stack, and I will be buying things. That's the fun of it, because I'll be buying it and using it immediately instead of buying it and then putting it away for that maybe project that might come along. So this is kind of what my goal is. We're going to be doing a list a day in the Fauxbonichi group. Be your own kind of beautiful. And so that's going to be our May challenge. I have a couple of different lists that we're going to work off of probably. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. If you've been floating around YouTube, you've seen the Lister's Got a List, and there's a couple other ones going on. And I just thought that would be a great prompt for every day in May. Plus, we have a whole bunch of people that have jumped on board in the new Fauxbonichi group that are doing, there's an art class now, and there's an inspiration prompt, and there's basically every single day on top of our prompt a day for the lists is somebody is doing some kind of challenge or prompt Monday through Sunday. Every week, every day of every week, there's a new prompt and a new inspiration, and it's just been so much fun. The new group we have just become so close. There's a lot of us, but we've become so close. It's kind of like it's now all of our group, which is so wonderful, because now everybody's got a stake in it to make it go, and it has just taken off. So I will leave that link down below. It's called Fauxbonichi Journalers. We are on Facebook, or find me on Facebook and I can hook you up there. And of course, all the links will be down below. But this is kind of what my plan is for May, somewhat June and July. May for sure, because I'm not sure if it's going to work or not yet, of course. But we'll just see where it goes. And it's just been, I can't wait to see where my Smoosh journal plan pages have gone. Wait till you guys see the flip through on that. I have filled a binder. I get to start a new binder with my Smoosh journaling, and then there's the dictionary art journalers, and life is really cooking along. It's been a blast. I am overflowing with happiness right now. I feel very special. I have met a lot of wonderful people. I have been shown in the last couple of weeks just how amazing people really can be, how crappy people can be, but how overwhelming amazing people can be. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to the Fauxbonichi journalers, and we are a family. I hope you will come join our family and see how we are working and going and inspiring. And wait till you see their pages. It's so wonderful. But I can go on and on about that group. So you could, but this is my May. This is the stuff I hope to get through. So this is my use it up new Fauxbonichi. I love fresh starts. Y'all have a great day. I hope it's just wonderful for you. See you in the next video. Bye now.